MV Agusta Brutale 1000RR. Review credible rider aids for power. With 205 brake horsepower and an outrageous price tag, the 2020 MV Agusta Brutale 1000RR is about as irrelevant as a road bike gets. You can't use anywhere near all its power away from a track, and at that kind of money you probably wouldn't want to anyway. It's no better than the cream of its much cheaper super naked rivals, either. But underneath its layers of shiny paint and away from its designer labels, decadent styling and fancy electronics, it's a well-sorted, involving, refined and capable motorcycle. It's still raw, unapologetically angry and lacks real-world grunt, but it's the best MV have produced in a very long time. Ride quality and brakes. It's based on the even more exotic, carbon-wheeled, titanium-drenched 2019 Brutale 1000 Series RO, a bike that probably passed you by, as it did us with no press launch and none seen in the wild. So best to think of it as a naked F4 1000 superbike with even more power. Unlike other straight-barred super nakeds, the MV has slightly raised clip-ons, giving you the sense you're on a stripped-down superbike or the world's most unhinged cafe racer. In recent years you've always known what you're going to get with an MV. An F4 will be fast, loud, beautiful, but slightly heavy and awkward, and until recently an F3 will be all of the above with a slightly remote-feeling ride-by-wire throttle. They're better now. Engine. MV's F4 inline 4 is packed with low-friction parts, boosting power to 205 brake horsepower, including new valve guides, cams, piston rings, crank, airbox, intakes and ECU. It's excessively quick and sounds like the devil in a food blender at 13,000 RPM, but MV have at last got the basics right. Its ride-by-wire still lacks the rich, carbureted feel of its rivals, but when you twist the throttle it goes smoothly forward, and when you release it again it slows down at the rate you'd expect. Reliability and build quality. If you like the idea of an exotic naked Italian superbike and have the cash, you won't be disappointed by the way the new Brutale 1000RR goes, stops, handles and sounds. You'll love its lavish finish, too, apart from the exposed electrical blocks and wiring in the engine bay, which is a disappointment. Under new ownership, the Varese firm have improved reliability, and with a UK importer now fully up and running, spares supply shouldn't be a problem. Value versus rivals. Is it worth 10 grand more than an Aprilia Tuono V4 1100 factory? Of course not. Nor is it as well-rounded and accomplished as a Ducati Street Fighter V4S or new KTM 1290 Super Duke R, but for the ultimate in showy, super naked decadence, the MV Agusta will be right up your strata, if you've got cash to splash. Other, cheaper options also include Yamaha's MT-10, which start at £16,398 less, 2021 prices. Equipment. Whether or not you like the way it looks, you can't deny that it's sculpted to within an inch of its life. Wings, scoops, slots, strakes and 4 cartoon exhausts, there's a sliver of a seat pad for each buttock. The tooling for that little lot alone must have cost a fortune. Its color dash looks like something out of an Italian hypercar, and it's bejeweled with shiny Brembo style moss, semi-active Öhlins suspension, lashings of carbon fiber, cornering LED headlights and every conceivable electronic rider aid. Add another 2 wheels and it would be a Dubai millionaire's Lambo.